Hi guys, my name is Tess. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today is a bit different of a video. I did a 30-day fitness challenge. I promised you guys a little recap video on that, so that's what we're going to do today. If you're looking to get into a 30-day fitness challenge, go you. It's awesome and you'll feel so much better afterwards. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. So there's a few reasons why I started the 30-day fitness challenge, but the biggest one is because I quit my full-time job. More specifically, I didn't have the time to work out during my full-time job. Of course, I had the time, but when I wasn't working, I was always tired and my body was just chronically fatigued. Now, I stayed somewhat lean because I was on my feet 40 hours a week, so I was always walking around, I was always moving. I had constant muscles in my legs and my butt, and I just felt better than I did once I wasn't working full-time. And we'll get more into that in a second. So I wasn't happy, hence why I quit my full-time job. I wanted to become more happy. I wanted to feel more well-rounded. I just wanted to feel better about myself and what I was doing with all the time that I have on this planet. When I quit, I was focusing more on the move and getting videos out on the channel. But when I started to notice weight gain and loss of muscle in my body, I essentially just freaked out. And both of my parents come from families with just natural muscle in their bodies. So I naturally had muscle. So when I was moving all the time, I just naturally created that muscle, obviously. But when I was sitting and editing and not moving as much, my body just depleted in muscle mass, and that scared the heck out of me. Growing up, my butt was very muscular, so when I noticed that I was losing muscle in my butt and it was basically becoming saggy to me, I was like, oh my God, I have to do something about this. So getting into the 30-day fitness challenge. Growing up, my dad always said, if you do something consistently for 30 days, it will basically become a habit. Thus, I created my 30-day fitness challenge. First of all, before I go into the details and facts of everything, I just wanna thank all of you for encouraging me. And also, if you're doing this with me, congratulations for finishing it. Or if you're still going, keep going. It gets better, you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna consistently wanna keep doing it after the 30 days is up. Now, when I got into the 30 days, I decided that I needed to keep it very simple for myself. And I needed to make it something that I knew I could accomplish and basically not set myself up for failure. So my goal was to just move my body every single day. It didn't have to be excessive sweating, it just had to be movement. So a walk, a little bit of stretching, just something to get my body moving and to get used to that movement every single day. Now, if you're getting started into this, I think you really need to sit down and figure out what is good for you and what you need to do for your body and how your body reacts to certain things. So for me, I know that around my ovulation time and my period, I get really, really lazy and just kind of in a depressed state where I just want to curl up in a ball on the couch or in my bed and not do anything. So this move your body every single day for 30 days was just perfect for me. So even though there were days where I literally just did not want to get out of bed, I would feel accomplished because I set a goal for myself and I was able to achieve that. You need to set achievable goals for yourself. Don't set super high goals in the beginning because you know you're going to set yourself up for failure. I knew that if I said that I needed to be dripping sweat every single time that I worked out for the 30 days, that I would just set myself up for failure because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that within the first 30 days. So let's talk 30 days. I did kind of set up some notes for myself on the side, and I know they're a little bit all over the place, but I think you guys will get the gist of what I'm trying to put out there and hopefully inspire you guys to maybe be a little healthier and feel a little bit better about yourself. The whole part of this challenge was to figure out what my body needed, to listen to my body, and if I had a bunch of energy, I was gonna go to the gym and exert that energy. If I didn't have a lot, I was gonna do what my body could do for the day and just move a little bit. I remember for the first week, I went really, really hard, which is weird because when I'm ovulating, I'm very, very lazy and I just don't wanna do anything. And I looked back in my app Clue, which tracks my period and how I'm feeling, and I can put in like what I was craving that day or if I felt bloated, stuff like that. And the start of my fitness challenge, I was ovulating. So it was really weird. But I think that's when the sun started coming out and the weather just got a little bit better. That definitely pushed me to go outside doing different activities. So that first week, working out hard really boosted my endorphins, and I just got really excited to keep going and to keep doing stuff. But after that week was over, it started getting a little bit gloomier, and I was hitting that just like kind of dark stage where I just didn't want to do anything at all. And I was like, okay, what can I do to get my body moving a little bit? So that's when I started focusing on yoga and stretching and just balancing my core and my body, just feeling more balanced overall. That's when I started to realize if I feel balanced within my body and my structure, then that's going to carry over into my everyday life, which actually did really happen. This is when I started to become obsessing over getting a headstand down and being able to do it and hold it for a really long time. I took a hot yoga class with my cousin-in-law, and one of the things the instructor said during the class really stuck with me, and I want to share it with you guys because I feel like a lot of you can benefit from it. We did this one pose, I can't remember, I think it's called the pigeon pose, but I'm probably completely wrong. I'll insert a picture of it. During this pose, she said, when our heart is above our head, it resorts to turning off that fight or flight response. And this physiological response that our body goes through during this pose reduces stress levels and calms the brain. I know a lot of you guys who watch our videos know that I've talked about my anxiety a little bit and what I do to kind of conquer that anxiety. This is something that really just stuck with me and has helped me. Every single time I'm done with my inversions, I feel lighter, I feel more energetic, and I just feel like a happier human being. If you have any heart issues or blood pressure issues, I would definitely talk to your doctor or look up online whether or not it would be good for you with the conditions that you do have. I'm just gonna link some articles that I read down below so I don't say anything wrong, because I would love for you guys, if it's something you're interested in, to definitely research it yourself. It's amazing how you feel afterwards. I think it's good to get our bodies moving in different positions we don't normally do on a day-to-day basis. This creates a feeling of being young again for me. When I was little, I was always running outside, hanging upside down, barefoot, doing crazy things, like little obstacles, dances, and stuff with my friends. And I realized now that I'm older, I've just got stuck into this day-to-day basis where I'm doing little to no movement, and I want to be able to move my body like I did when I was a child until my later years of life. And if I can start doing that now, I'm sure I'll be able to accomplish that goal later. But let's not set goals for 60 years from now, because that's a little harsh and a little bit hard. The reality is our bodies can do amazing things if we allow them. We get so stuck into our day-to-day activities that we almost forget to have fun. And where's the fun in that? Literally. We should be having fun. We should be living our lives and creating obstacles for ourselves that we can achieve. I realized this after my 30 days, but I want to share it with you guys because it kind of relates to what I was just talking about. Mother's Day weekend, I went to my lake house with my family, and it was just us. It was just the 5 of us, and we went on a family run, which is something we haven't done in a while. And we're all kind of in this point in our lives where we're trying to create new fitness goals for ourselves. So we thought it was really good to kind of just come together and do it together. So we woke up, we went on a run, and after like mile 1.5, 2, I was feeling really bored and just like, why isn't this fun for me anymore? We ran 4 miles, by the way. I wanted to create some fun for myself because I was just like, okay, this isn't something, 1, I normally do, and 2, I just am not loving it. I need to do something where I'm gonna love this run and I'm gonna feel really good afterwards. So what I did was I blasted my music. I sang really, really loud. I swung my arms out like this, and I just felt the air within my arms, and I looked around and I just took in nature, and it felt so good. I also started sprinting, and I ran backwards, and I skipped a little bit. I just wanted to, you know, create a little bit more fun for myself during the run because it was not getting fun. And I ended up finishing the whole thing. Now I'm making all of this sound so great because most of it was, and I just feel so good, and I want to share that with you guys, but I don't want to make it feel like it was just all like rainbows and butterflies, because it wasn't. There were some bad days and there were days where I just didn't want to accomplish anything and I just didn't care anymore. But when I got to that point, I reminded myself of why I was doing this. I reminded myself of the moment I felt so happy and excited to do this, and that motivated me to be able to eventually feel what I'm feeling now, which is happy, healthy, motivated, and excited for my next workout. I don't even want to call it a workout. I want to call it fun or playtime, because that's what it is for me. I found that I needed to make working out fun rather than a chore and unfulfilling afterwards. You shouldn't want to go to the gym to punish yourself. I started going to the gym and working out because I was going to feel fulfilled afterwards. Now, if we're talking weight and physique, I did weigh myself at the beginning of the 30 days and I weighed myself at the end. I haven't lost any weight at all. I've just gained muscle, and I can feel it because my skin just feels tighter around all of my muscles. I don't know if it's all in my head, but I can actually feel that, and that feels so good. Like, I don't care about the weight. That's not my goal. I don't want to be a certain number. I just want to feel lighter and I want to feel better about my body. I don't think anybody should go into this wanting to be a smaller number. I think you should go into challenging yourself based on your body. Every body is different and needs nourishment in a different way. Nourishment being food, nourishment being exercise. We all thrive on different activities and food. If you feed your body with nutritious food, then you'll just want to move. Find the movements your body gets excited for. When I go to the gym and I don't know what my goal is when I get there and I'm just feeling blah, like I don't want to go, I found a workout that I know I can do when I feel like I don't want to do anything at all, and that's the stairs. When you guys see me doing the stairs, I'm either working hard and I have a plan, or I don't have one at all and I'm just there to sweat it out and like get the toxins out of my body. Most of you who've been following this journey know that the stairs have become my favorite workout because I feel like I can keep going and keep moving and it never gets boring for me. So when I say mix it up, find things that are fun for you. Find things that make you feel like a kid again. That's my next goal, is to just play. I just want to play, I just want to have fun. So my next few goals to achieve that are rock climbing and a trampoline playground. I think that's what they're called. I really want to do those because they've just always looked so fun to me. I have rock climbed before, but I've only done it as a workout and not as a fun activity. Oh, and I want to accomplish handstands, not headstands. I want to accomplish handstands. What else should I try? Leave it in the comments below and let me know. Let me know what your favorite workouts are so maybe I can get some inspiration on changing it up. If this video helped you at all, please give it a like. It really helps me realize if I'm actually putting out content that you guys are gonna love. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
All alone as you look through the door, nothing left to see. If it hurts and you can't take no more,